Hello, my dear friends. I wanted to explain how to marble on eggs. One beautiful way how to present your eggs on Easter. So the first thing is to prepare the water. Well, basically everything is the same as in regular marbling with acrylic paint. And the only exception is that instead of paper, you're using an egg. And the thing how to make it look good with an egg, you have to be very careful to put it level on one side and level on the other one. Okay, and the water preparation is in my case I'm using methyl cellulose, which I'm and they measure the viscosity of it in a centipose unit of measurement, and mine was 2,500, and I mixed 1.5 tablespoons per every liter of hot water. I let it cool, put it in the tray, and it was good to go. After that, I prepared the paints. The paints, in my case, I'm using acrylic. Use good acrylic paints. The pigment is going to be much more bright. It's going to be brighter. And for that, you need to mix the paint carefully. In the beginning, just a few drops of water, just one drop of water, mix it about. Then add another drop of water, mix it about until it's runny enough. When it's runny enough and it doesn't resemble paste anymore, then you need to add a bit of the third solution, which is water plus detergent. You need a very light concentration of it. In my case, I'm using the dish detergent fairy and mixing 1 drop per every liter of water. Sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less. It's better to prepare several batches, and if you need the paint to spread out more, for example, when it's glass paint on the surface of the water and you want it to spread out all the rest of the paints to make a Italian vein pattern, then that's a place where to use a detergent mixture of high concentration. But anyway, so you prepare your water, you prepare your paint. Then you make your pattern. You start with the lightest paints, and then whatever. That's the fun part. That's up to you. You create the pattern, and in my case, I as well used a needle to just zigzag strokes from left to right, and then from top to bottom, I created a small brush. I don't even remember how I created it. That gives you the feathered pattern. I guess what was it called? If you're interested, check out marbleart.us. They have all the names and good pictures of each of the pattern. So, known. Okay, so you prepared your water, you prepared your paints, you created your pattern, which I'm currently doing right here. After that, you will need another solution. I'm gonna create a video explaining and showing all of these steps. But for now, if you're interested, then the fourth thing which you need to do is prepare a solution of alum. Alum is aluminum sulfate, and that needs to be here because otherwise the paint will just drip off the surface. And it was a bit of a trial and error how to get it to work, but and I actually didn't even have aluminum sulfate on hand, so I just dissolved aluminum foil with sodium hydroxide and then added sulfuric acid, and it worked. It actually worked. I was amazed. So I mixed that with water. The concentration doesn't need to be high. The first thing is to wash the eggs carefully with a detergent. I used laundry detergent in my case, and then washed the egg carefully with water. I had reverse osmosis water, maybe regular tap water would work. Of course, it would work as well. Just if you have distilled water or reverse osmosis water, use it. It's just lesser variables to worry about. So okay, you wash the egg. After that, you put it in the solution of aluminum sulfate, and you let it to dry, air dry. important thing here is don't let it stand in its own puddle of alum solution when it's drying. It needs to like air dry. I used a hair dryer to dry it, and that worked. After you have your alum crystals on your egg, the egg is clean, the pattern is ready, which I almost have done here. Let us wait. Let us observe the pattern emerging. This is good. This is good. I'm using in the end small drops because the egg itself is small and you can see very tiny details on it in the end. Okay, so here I go. I'm very carefully take the egg by the top and the bottom, and I'm trying to put it only till the middle of it and level. And it needs to be level. Otherwise, it's not going to work on the other side. It's going to overlap and not going to look good. For example, this was not perfect. I actually, from like 10 eggs, only 2 turned out good. Okay, so after that off camera, I put it into alum solution. I didn't turn it over. That's the important part. Don't turn it over. It will make the paint drip. After I put it into paint, and after I will put it in paint right now. Like, let's watch. Let's observe one of my mistakes as well. And you see there's going to be a streak of white. You saw that? That shouldn't be there. I should have put it perfectly level, the egg, and it would have turned out better. And off camera, I face down, wiggled it about in the bowl of alum solution. It washed off all the metal cellulose and the excess thing. Everything besides that stayed on the egg. And here we can see the result, and the detail is amazing, and the eggs turned out amazing. I'm gonna do it from now on every Easter. Easy, fast, very unique, and you just have to know this technique which I explained. And I'm gonna make a video about it soon enough, before the next Easter, I promise. Yeah, okay, I'm off here, so enjoy the rest of the video.